Hi guys, it's David James from Business Growth Digital Marketing, and in today's video I want to talk about a post that I was able to get ranking on the first page of Google. So the post that I'm referring to is one that was about a case study that I did about advertising on Reddit. Now if you look here in position 3, this is my post that I wrote. Now, I wrote this a couple of months ago. As you can see, it was published on the 17th of June, 2016. And now it's ranking in position 3. This post, it started to rank fairly quickly compared to a lot of other posts that I do. I think it was because it was an untapped niche. So I'm really fortunate that the results came quite quickly. If you look up, you can see that the results only show about 1.5 million results, which means it's not too competitive. It's not like you're going up against 200 million or 300 million websites. And it started to rank within the first 2 or 3 pages within the first couple of weeks, and then it's crept up slowly over time. And as at the time of recording this, it's in October, so it's a few months later. And it's ranking in position 3. It's been flirting between position 3 to probably position 6. It was remaining steady at position 10 before, and it's also showing up for other related keywords also on the first page. Some of them are on the second page, but it's remaining quite strong. Something that's really interesting with this web page's performance is there hasn't really been that many links built to this page. The majority of the links that are going to the page are from internal links. So according to Moz's tool, it's showing 201 links. But I know that from the link building activities that I do on the site, I don't usually target this page. The only link building that I have done for this is I shared it on Twitter a few times. And I also shared it on LinkedIn, and I shared it on Pinterest as well. I haven't really approached any other webmasters to try to get links from them. I haven't done any outreach campaigns. The only other thing I did do was I did internal linking on the site. But I do believe that this content is ranking quite strongly because of the way I marked up the content. So that's what I wanted to talk to you about today. The actual content itself, what I did was I ran an advertising campaign for a very, very short time. I think it was 1 to 3 days. And I wanted to see like how good Reddit was to advertise on. And even though I used a very little budget, I got some results and I got some data. It wasn't really what I was looking for. But what I did do was I took the data and what I learned and I put it into a blog post. So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to show you the blog post that I used, and I'm going to show you how I marked it up in order to get the result that you see here. So I'm just going to jump over to the blog post, and this is it. So advertising on Reddit, does it work? The case study. Now this title is in it's an H1, and you can also see up the top that advertising Reddit case study is forming a part of the URL. Okay, the actual title of the page is the same as well, and you can see that it's been shared a very few times. It's pretty much just been shared by myself, not really anyone else. And then you can see that it's got an image here, and this image has been marked up with advertising on Reddit. And what I've done with a lot of the images in this post is I've used Reddit and Reddit ads within its caption. Yeah, so it just talks about the case study. Like you'll see the words Reddit ads, Reddit case study, Reddit advertising all throughout the content. But I think what's been quite interesting is the way that it got picked up with the captions. So as you can see with this one, it says Reddit ad delivery breakdown. I also included the Reddit keywords in the alt text of the images as well. And then you can see the article finishes. Now, the other thing as well is I've got my blog roll on the side, which details my recent posts. Now, I think this has contributed to the content ranking much higher in the organic search results. So if I go here, you can see this is where it is as a blog roll. And as the other pages start to age and they get more authority and the site overall gets more authority, I think it's also passing on the authority to this page, which is contributing to getting the getting this page higher rankings in the search results. So I'm just going to jump to my WordPress console. And you can see right here, I've got the title, it's in the title. It's here in the permalink. And you can see, like, if I just go down to the right, in the categories, I've not marked it up in a Reddit category. So it's just in advertising. Yeah, but I did include the tag keywords, so how Reddit works, make money with Reddit, post on Reddit, just different keywords. I researched the keywords using Google's keyword planner before I did the post. And then from what I saw, I've tried to include it in the actual post as well. Yeah, so you can see how it's been implemented. It's pretty straightforward. And I really believe that if you mark up the content really well, it accounts for a lot of the impact that you'll get later. And then you just need to focus on building the right type of links and getting the right authority to that page to start getting those results. So like from these results, it gets a little bit of traffic. It's nothing super stellar, but I do see a bit of traffic coming in from my Google Analytics, which is quite encouraging. So I hope that you can take some good content optimization points away from this, apply it to your campaigns that you are working on, and that you can get some valuable results in the long term. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you did enjoy it, please give it a like. Feel free to subscribe. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comment section below. Thanks for watching, and I'll speak to you next time.